Welcome to Caribbean Global Network News and Sports. I am Scott Wilson. In today's headlines, gunmen shoot up delivery truck in St. James. And in sports, Reggae Girlz squad named. Gunmen shoot up delivery truck in St. James. A delivery truck driver had to beat a hasty retreat in St. James on Tuesday night after gunmen peppered the vehicle with bullets. The driver is being praised for his skill and determination in keeping his wits about him as he and his co-workers escaped from the brazen gunmen who attacked them in what is believed to be an attempted robbery along the Lilliput Main Road in St. James. The driver did not escape unscathed, though, as he and two other occupants in the vehicle were shot. He managed to keep the truck moving, making good his escape as he sought refuge at the Coral Gardens police station. The injured men, all employees of a prominent Montego Bay-based Chinese-owned distribution company, were rushed to hospital after it was discovered that they had been shot. Police reports are that shortly after 8:45 p.m., the trio, including a 17-year-old, were returning to their Montego Bay base with goods and an undetermined sum of cash after completing their delivering service for the day in Lilliput and surrounding communities. While traveling along the Lilliput Main Road, three men in a Nissan Tida motor car pulled up alongside them and ordered the driver to pull over. When he ignored the order, the men opened fire on the truck, hitting all three occupants. Caribbean weather update. Dry conditions to continue into September. The dry conditions affecting the Caribbean over the last few months are expected to continue into September for most of the region, forecasters say. Cheryl Etienne LeBlanc of the St. Martin Meteorological Department, speaking at the opening day of the Caribbean Climate Outlook Forum, said that for September to November, forecasters are expecting above normal conditions in the Greater Antilles, the Leeward Islands, the Bahamas, and Belize. However, the outlook is drier than usual conditions everywhere else in the region. Online page being set up to show videos and pictures of unruly motorists. Transport Minister Robert Montague has said an online page will be set up for members of the public to post photos and videos of unruly motorists, particularly operators of public passenger vehicles, PPVs. He said residents will be able to upload their clips so that the Transport Authority can take the requisite action. It is among the measures he said the government will be implementing to ensure order on the nation's roads. According to Mr. Montague, very soon video surveillance will be utilized to nab persons who disobey the road code. In addition, the Transport Authority is implementing a training program for PPV drivers. Mr. Montague was speaking Tuesday at the launch of the Jamaica Driver and Traffic Safety Expo in St. Andrew, where he expressed sorrow at the bus crash in Portland on Monday in which a student was killed and several others injured. And in sports, Reggae Girlz squad named. Finally, the squad for the FIFA Women's World Cup in France next month has been named. It was not an easy decision, said Reggae Girlz assistant coach Lauren Donaldson. The Reggae Girlz named 22 of the 23 players, with the coach expressing the desire for the best possible squad for their first Women's World Cup appearance. She said selectors looked at the persons and the contributions they made and how they can represent in the future. In an interview with Hits 92 FM on Wednesday, she said it was a very tough decision and nothing personal against the players. Among the 22 members announced are goalkeeper Sydney Schneider from UNC Wilmington, Konya Plimer, University of Memphis, Khadijah Shaw, University of Tennessee, Denisha Blackwood, West Florida University, and Nicole McClure, Scion Swifts LFC. Chadwick Walton happy to be back with Tallawahs. Cricketer Chadwick Walton is one happy player as he is back home with the Jamaica Tallawahs in the 2019 Caribbean Premier League CPL season. The 33-year-old opening batsman played 4 years for the Tallawahs before being signed to the Guyana Amazon Warriors after a lucrative contract offer in 2017. Walton is now back with the Jamaica-based Tallawahs after being drafted third in the Hero CPL draft on Wednesday. Walton expressed joy to be home and said he couldn't be happier, as for him it is a different kind of joy being able to play for his home. He also expressed satisfaction with his teammates that have been drafted. He expects to go far in the tournament. West Indies ready for World Cup, says team captain. The new World Cup format means teams will have to work harder to win the competition, but Captain Jason Holder says West Indies have fully embraced the changes and believes their chances are good as that of any other side. For the first time in nearly 30 years, each of the 10 teams will play each other in a round-robin preliminary round format, with the 4 top teams qualifying for the semi-finals. At an ICC event in London yesterday, Holder said the team is taking it one game at a time, pointing out that it's a pretty level playing field and cricket is a game played on the day. West Indies are currently in a camp in Southampton and travel to Bristol shortly, where they take on South Africa on Sunday in their first official warm-up match before clashing with New Zealand at the same venue 2 days later. The Caribbean side have stern tests in their 2 opening encounters when they face Pakistan in their first match next week Friday in Nottingham before clashing with world champions Australia on June 6 at the same event. That's it for your CGN News and Sports. I'm Scott Wilson. Pleasant viewing.